chili. Never let a crazy little man sharpen a knife like that.
You always want to pull it out clean. Save your pepper like that.
You always want to get rid of the seeds, because sometimes they can end up in your teeth a little crunchy.
I love the seeds.
And look at his knife skills. That's why I married him, ladies and gentlemen. For his knife skills.
She ain't lying.
I ain't lying. We'll say his cut skills, but it's not what I'm talking about. His skills in the kitchen. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the smoothness.
You know what they say? Man good in the kitchen, girl. You can cook in the bedroom.
That's BS, y'all. Don't listen to him. You get your heads all pumped up. Alright, so we get the green pepper cut up. And we're going to come back to you with the red onion, right? We also include red onion in our chili. Once again, with the nice skills of a professional. If you are new at this, make sure you chop slow and always pull your fingers back. No one likes the fingers in their chili. Look at that face, right? I know, ladies, calm down. Calm down. It's married. Alright, knife skills. That's all I want to show you. You're working with the shoulder. You roll it into your cuts. Alright. Now I'm going to show you the next component. Thank you. Alright, we've got a half a stick of butter in our pan, melting, because when you're using ground turkey, there is no fat. So you've got to add some fat. And this is what we're using, the ground turkey. But before we get the turkey in the pan, we're going to put our vegetables in and begin to saute them. Alright, so now we're adding our veggies. Okay, now because I'm Hispanic, we always use Goya adobo, all-purpose seasoning with pepper, okay? And we always use sazon, all right? This gives it flavor that you will not believe. So if you're not using these seasonings, it's time to start. We're going to add this into our vegetables and saute.
We're getting ready to add our seasonings now. Sazons.
You have to say it like that. Alright, and we're going to do it.
We're going to do a shake of the adobo. Just a smidge.
We do this to season the vegetables. And you know, when you're working with ground turkey, it's best that you give it flavor. Can y'all say that with me? Say it with me. Flavor. Alright. Okay, so we're using black beans. And anytime you use beans, you want to rinse that gritty substance off of the beans. Very important. At least that's what we do. So right now my husband is just rinsing that off of the beans. Here, watch it. See all that running out of it? You want to get that all out of your beans. Very important step. Alright, as you can see, that sazon turns it a nice red color. I'm telling you, you will no longer need salt and pepper, because between the sazon and adobo you have all of the flavors. You have salt, pepper, garlic. It's very, very good. Give it a try. You won't be unsatisfied. Alright, so we're adding the ground turkey. And you're just going to brown this turkey and get the vegetables all incorporated together with the turkey. So we'll be back with the next step after we've browned the turkey. Now this is our trick to our chili. It's McCormick's Chili Original. Last time we made it, we had the mild, which gave it a little kick. Now yes, I'm Puerto Rican, but I don't like a hot food. My husband, on the other hand, should be Mexican because he loves it hot. Anyway, so we're gonna add this McCormick into our browning turkey. And I tell you, between the seasonings that we've already put in and this McCormick, your chili is gonna be really, really good.
Well, you know I'm Cuban.
Here we go with the Cuban.
People came to America in 1951 for Fidel Castro, see dictatorship of Cuba.
Here we go, everybody.
On the shores of Miami and migrate throughout North America.
Here we go.
Ever since.
His Cuban head, he thinks he's Cuban.
We like it hot and spicy. That's why I married me a Puerto Rican.
I hate to tell you, Papi, but I believe that you are mulatto.
Watch your mouth.
Isn't that black and white?
You get this next step. Isn't that beautiful?
Anyway, translator. This is beautiful. We've got the turkey meat brown. It's looking really good. We've got the seasonings mixed in it. Honey, if you'll pass me the can of tomatoes. We are using petite diced tomatoes. Alright? Harris Teeter brand. Because my husband is a Harris Teeter fanatic. So you just go ahead and pour that right on in. You ready showing how it looks, baby?
Yeah, if you want that best, you got to go buy the best.
So you just mix that right on in. Okay. And you don't have to put your ketchup. My husband is used to putting ketchup in his chilies. You don't have to do that with this one. That McCormick gives it the bomb flavor, and you don't have to have it. You know, some people like it soupy. And if you do, you just add an extra can of tomatoes and a little water. Now we've just added our black beans, rinsed, and you mix that in. And now the object of the game is to let it simmer.
And then over.
Like I said, if you want it soupier, you put a little more. You put another can of tomatoes, and you put a little water. If you like it this consistency, you leave it just as it is. And we'll show you the final product once it's complete. Alright, you guys, I realized after tasting this and seeing that it wasn't the one we used last time, the mild, it's not as hot as I liked it. I liked the mild flavor. So my husband is going to put in his secret seasoning that makes it hot. But he's going to use a little for me because
you won't see what it is.
I don't like it too hot. So my best advice is if you like a little heat, get the mild. If you like it very hot, get the hot. He's going to add his flavoring in to make it just what we need.
That'll be enough.
Alright, and we'll be back. Alright, so this is the final product. We've got some tortillas around the plate. This is our chili, how it looks. We're going to use some sour cream. Sour cream, and we're going to use the 4 cheese Mexican blend, Monterey Jack, cheddar, queso quesadilla, and asadero cheeses. And you just sprinkle it around the top. And ladies and gentlemen, this is our chili. It's going to be very good, so I hope you try it. Thank you from the Parkers.